got some trade rumors. Somebody who at the very end of the season, like right away, it was like, oh, he's getting traded. You know, he was you know, it seemed like he was implying that he wanted out. You know, didn't really have anything great to say about his own quarterback.
Receiver?
Yeah, so apparently Tyreek Hill
Oh yeah,
might
yeah.
he might just get traded. There's some
It's such a
rumors.
Tyreek thing to like say I want to get traded, stop talking about or like go back on what you said, and then not talk about it for 6 months, and then now you want to get fucking traded.
So yeah, no, he's giving out some cryptic tweets and whatnot or whatnot. You
Like
know,
all his tweets are cryptic. His
I
reading isn't
mean,
great.
I feel.
I'm joking. I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
I would say I would say
Read one page of a Harry Potter book.
I would say bro probably has been wanting out since the season ended. I don't think anything changed.
I'm gonna be honest. I think he's wanted out since he's arrived and has kind of just thugged it out for the money
I
and
think
the
whenever
living in Miami.
I think once it was obvious that Tua was a liability, he was like, well,
Yeah.
it's like no matter how mean you feel about how good Tua is, like on a great day, it's like say he still puts Tua on that pedestal.
Yeah.
It's still like, yeah, he's good, but one hit and he's gone.
Skylar Thompson.
It's 800 yards a season.
True.
So Tyreek Hill, obviously, the trade rumors are flying around. So we got to talk to landing spots. And I got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different teams that I think could possibly end up trading for him. The first, the most obvious, because this is their last chance. This is their last chance, Devin. This is it. This is the last time they can even attempt to get a receiver to really make this offense scary lethal. The Chargers.
Yeah. Ooh.
The Chargers. I mean,
there was all that receiver talk we talked to them, and they got nothing.
They have done absolutely
this would
nothing.
Be such a Charger thing, though, to just snag a fucking fat receiver late.
I mean,
late
go
in
ahead.
the trade game. Let everything fizzle out, and then Reek pops back up and goes, "I need to get traded."
Because we're actually they're part of the road to the Super Bowl discussion later. But the Chargers, I mean, they made moves for their O-line. They made moves at running back. All they need to do is add one receiver, one reliable wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Open it up for Ladd. I believe they picked up. Make sure I get this right. Oh, that's Denver. Never mind. But either way, sorry about that. No. Actually, no. I'm tripping. I'm a bitch. Conklin picked up Conklin from New York, so they did add bro at tight end. So it's just make the receiving game absolutely lethal in LA and let them trade for Tyreek. I think that's their last chance. If they don't make this move, then they're rocking out with Ladd and Mike Williams. They brought Mike Williams back. So
Mike Will's back.
They brought Mike Williams back, which I guess that's the receiver
the Jets.
I guess that's the receiver they wanted. Yeah, he spent some time in Pittsburgh too, yeah?
Yeah.
But I guess they wanted him back. I mean, I'm taking Mike over Quentin Johnson. But I mean, if
just from a being able to catch a football standpoint, but I mean,
but it's just like
being healthy, being fast.
I mean, maybe in some world, if like in reality, if Quentin Johnson just like caught the footballs thrown to him,
he'd be pretty fucking decent.
Like he'd be worth it. Like he'd be pretty reliable. Like that's the only problem. It's not that these receivers.
It is the funniest thing about like Kadarius Toney and Quentin Johnson's like, no, these guys are fucking insane.
Yeah. It's not that they're not. It's not that they're not good at football. They're just not reliable wide receiver ones.
No.
And the reason I say Ladd is also not a reliable wide receiver one is just because he's a rookie and you don't 100% know. I mean, you don't want to put all your eggs in a second-year wide receiver basket. Yeah, for sure. You throw someone like Tyreek on the other side of that field, come on, bro. Dude. I mean, it's obvious. But another team, and I say this every episode, I'm only putting them in because of their conversations. they've been brought up.
Mhm.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore.
So
The oldest fucking receiver lineup ever.
so they'll obviously not make a move like this because, why would the Baltimore Ravens make a move for a receiver that, still has some prime left in them? That's just never been a
No,
thing they
you
do.
guys are gonna get Tyreek
No,
in
we're
3
not.
years.
Yeah. We'll get Tyreek in about 3 years. He'll
This
be
is this
what?
is Tyreek's last real trade, and then
Mhm.
it's like, oh well, now you're just old.
Yeah, because Dez Bryant, Deshaun Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins. We just sign guys
Oh,
who might
there's
just Odell. We just sign guys who might not have it anymore. So no, I don't think we'll make the move for Tyreek Hill. But if we did make the move for Tyreek Hill, and there was a world where Lamar Jackson had Derrick Henry in the backfield and was throwing to Tyreek Hill,
Tyreek Hill.
Mark Andrews, likely
Dude,
Zay.
imagine the team Tennessee could have had.
If they just got a quarterback,
D Hop, AJ,
if
King
they
Henry. You can throw in a Tyreek. Maybe they catch a trade for Tyreek. It's a wild team, dude.
Bro, if Tennessee just figured out how to get a quarterback in there,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it would have been D
If they
Hop,
were like,
AJ
yeah, maybe
Brown.
Tannehill fucking sucks balls.
Yeah,
Let's move on. Figure something out. It's not Will Levis or Malik Willis.
that is hilarious. But no, he's obviously not going to Baltimore. But I will say, if he did, there'd be no more excuses. This would be, like the Ravens have to get it done. They would have to.
Yeah.
You don't make that move and then it's like, you lose. You shit the bed again in the playoffs. You just can't. There's
Yeah, no.
literally no more excuses.
No, and I mean, on paper, that would make you guys almost unguardable.
I mean, Devin, it would be one of the greatest offenses of all time, if we're going to be honest. Because
Yeah.
already Lamar and Derrick Henry, it's one of the best backfields we've ever seen.
Ever.
You throw in Tyreek Hill in that receiving core, I mean, yeah, no, that's...
No matter how old they are, yeah.
Well, Tyreek still got it.
No, of
Tyreek
course.
still
Derek
got
still
it. Tyreek's
got
about to
it.
go race Noah Lyles. Like, Tyreek still
Exactly.
got it.
No, he's
Tyreek
good.
absolutely still got it. Put up over 800 yards last year with all the bullshit going on in Miami. Like, he still got it.
Yeah.
D-Hop has fallen off a cliff. I mean, I'm just being honest.
He might have a little bit.
And if he comes back polished and healthy, I would love to be wrong about DeAndre Hopkins.
Yes, exactly.
But I just don't think it's going to happen.
And you say that about every trade or every old pickup or whatever it may be, and you're usually correct. Just about all the time.
Yeah, not all the time, but it's like I don't know. I don't want to. The problem is you got a mix of like oblivious Ravens fans who, like, no matter how old they are, how washed they are, they're like, this is a great pickup and the Ravens really know how to use them. It's like, okay, maybe on the defensive side of the ball we know how to use a Kyle Van Noy.
Sure.
Like, maybe we know how to take veterans and put them on the other side, and we're great at that on defense. Actually, I mean, even going all the way back to like Rod Woodson, it's like, no, we can get vets and throw them on.
But
the
even
defense
like
and
Calais, JPP,
Earl Thomas. I mean, it's like, no, we can.
Eric Weddle.
Eric fucking Weddle. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, it's like we could figure it out. But I mean, it's just like on the offensive side of the ball, when has it ever been even? I don't know. Like, when have they ever even used it? I mean, Deshaun Jackson, no. Dez Bryant, no.
Nope.
Fucking Odell, absolutely not.
Fuck
I think he had like one good slant route, and everybody was like, he's back.
He caught. No, he caught a slant and then busted it for like 60, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, prime Odell." Yeah, and he's like, "My ankle hurts. I think I'm done."
Yeah, no. And where is he now? Is he still sitting in Miami, or is he a free agent?
Probably a free agent.
I don't even.
He's not getting signed to more than a year deal. So
now, this team, I will say, I think the chances of them trading for him is probably higher than the first two we've talked about. It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs, bro. When he left, look, when he left, there were no. It wasn't no. I'm gonna walk out mid game and take my shoulder pads off. It wasn't some
No.
bad. It wasn't some bad blood. It wasn't because here's the thing. It's like Tyreek. It's like, yeah. There's certain situations where maybe you got released or maybe you did some shit and got cut. But it's like Tyreek pretty much did all the things a player could get in trouble for. And
Nothing
God,
happened.
and the Chiefs were like, it's okay, like you're really good at football, so you
Yeah.
can stay. And they kind of both need each other. Kansas City, like I said, they've been pretty cocky with their lack of moves this offseason.
Yes.
And out of all the receivers they could rely on or could bring in, why not bring in the receiver that has probably the best chemistry out of any receiver in the NFL with Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Like, why not do that? Why not? Because here's the thing.
I mean,
It's like,
it's a shame that they were ever broken up. That Tyreek really thought that fucking taxes, money, all that was cool. But I mean, the Chiefs definitely need. They've been missing that spark ever since. I mean, the few years after they still had it. But the past 2 years they've been missing.
Bro, and
real
I mean,
explosive offense.
And it would be crazy explosive. I mean, it would be it'd be Xavier Worthy next to Tyreek Hill with Rashee Rice and Isaiah Pacheco. I mean, it would be a crazy and it's like, look, if we got confidence in whatever Travis Kelce has left in the gas tank, the Chiefs got to have enough confidence in what Tyreek has left.
Hell yeah, they do, dude.
So, like I said, they both need each other. They both have that. I mean, they have history, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up back in Kansas City. I think if the only reason that doesn't happen is if Miami's like, there's no way we're sending you back to Kansas City.
Yeah. I mean, and this is all up to Miami, but I wouldn't want to see it either.
I wouldn't love it.
But yeah, hopefully they send him to the Panthers or somebody. But no, like I want to see Tyreek on a contending team again. And
yeah, see, I don't think Miami would make a spiteful move, but I think Miami. I mean, here's the thing: the same way all these teams are like, man, fuck the tush push. I think a lot of these teams are like, man, fuck the Chiefs. We're not giving you Tyreek Hill.
For real,
like
true.
The Browns, like, no, I think
we're not trading with you.
The Browns, I think, would have given Myles Garrett to the Bengals or the Ravens before they gave him to the Chiefs.
It's fair.
And I think Miami would do the same thing.
Miami would rather give him to the Pats.
So this is another team.
Diggs,
well, the Pats still got a bunch of money. So I mean, that's definitely. But I just don't think.
Shit, so do we.
Y'all do. But I think the same thing. I think the same thing goes for Washington and New England. I think your moves for Diggs, the moves y'all made at receiver, I think are the moves y'all made at receiver.
Yeah, I mean, with like maybe the Pats, yes, and it sounds stupid to say that Washington can't use Tyreek Hill, but I like the way our offense is set up. Honestly, everyone could throw in a Tyreek Hill into their offense and still be all right, but
and it'd be great.
I don't want to give up anything. If we are giving up anything. The more I talk about it, like I kind of wouldn't mind Tyreek at all. And with the fucking Pats, it's like, oh, you got Steph, then you have fucking DeMario Douglas and Kendrick Bourne or some shit. It's like you can use Tyreek, but I do expect Tyreek to go to a team that has not yet made a receiver move.
Yeah, or at least
an impactful one.
Yeah, like Diop.
Yeah, exactly.
Now this team I've seen on a lot of different, articles or just, I guess, teams that could be in the conversation with Tyreek Hill. And I know you're not gonna like it at all. I don't think many people would. Dallas.
Damn, I forget about Dallas, dude.
And let me say why.
Dirty.
And this is how I look at it. To me, look, I get it. Jerry might love Dak, but maybe you can you can give a window to Dak.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is your last chance.
Ultimatum.
not this year, but like like your contract. You know, you're gonna
Sure.
play this contract out, and you're gonna give everything you got to win a Super Bowl, and we're gonna try to get anything we can
Yeah.
to help you.
Yeah.
Last two raw for Dak Prescott. You got CeeDee Lamb and Tyreek Hill for the final years of his prime. You got absolutely no more excuses. The NFC East is getting way too good to where even with the move like this, they're still probably gonna end up being a wild card team.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's another
Like
thing.
this,
It's like
this isn't equivalent to. I don't think it's as big as a Saquon move.
no.
And Dallas is not in the position to where they're a Tyreek away from
But
leading the division.
But if they make that move, it's like that's the type of move you got to make when you're looking at like
if you're looking at going all in.
Washington jumped over Dallas.
Big?
Even if obviously yes, Dallas was nowhere near full form last season, but they gotta be worried enough to be like, look, we gotta make some moves because these fuckers are getting better and better and better. Philly just won a Super Bowl. Washington won 12 games last year.
In
Dallas,
the NFC Championship.
Dallas needs to do
Giants
something.
Fucking booty stink. But,
Giants suck, but
I honestly think that the Giants are in a better position than the Cowboys are, long term.
You sure?
Fucking what?
What's long term?
You're paying Dak $60 million a year to do nothing and to get injured.
Yeah, but someone's gonna pay Brock Purdy the same amount, so I mean that's whatever. But
you got a young Malik, and then you got stuff to build off of. But all your money's not tied up in 3 players.
You have a young Malik, and that's it. Bros, come on. Let's not pick this time to act like we know how cap space works. They'll have money. It's the Cowboys.
Sure, but
they'll figure it out.
Use it
but
build a team.
But the fact that they still obviously have a quarterback, they have CeeDee Lamb, they have Michael Parsons. Yeah. Like they're not the Giants.
No, they're not.
They're not the Giants. And long term,
next
they're
5 to 10
20 years.
5 to 10. Hey.
Oh, but a year or two from now. Why am I
for the Giants?
Well, yeah, no, I don't understand. Malik's gonna want out after next season.
After this season, yeah.
I mean, you really think he's gonna stick around after a couple more? I think a couple years from now, he's on a different roster for sure.
He wanted out after week 1.
Yeah.
Every post game was like, yeah, we not a good team. This sucks.
I mean, every player's happy to get drafted, but I guarantee you, Malik Neighbors was like, damn, the Giants, we are gonna be true.
There's a difference between, like, personally, as someone who could have made the NFL. Completely joking. Not a fucking chance. Never even played a snap of real football in my life.
I tried.
We all try, but
I tried.
Fuck, it's tough, dude.
No, I tried to convince you, but anyway.
Oh, to play? Oh, yeah.
I come on. I tell the world I tried to make you a mean DB. I was like,
damn,
bro, you go out there, you go out there.
I would have been the first fucking Windy and Deeb. That sucks.
Bro, come on. But what's up?
But no, I would rather be like there's the people who are like, holy shit, I got drafted. And then it's like, holy fuck, I'm going to the fucking Panthers or the Giants. But if you're drafted 5th round by the Panthers, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm white. I just got drafted. It's nice.
I guess. I mean, I thought you were going more like, I'd rather get drafted in the 5th round to the Bills than.
That is possible as well. Yeah, you get drafted to the Chiefs.
1st round to the Giants as
in the 7th round. Yeah,
that would suck.
Yeah, no, I'd rather. Yeah, but that's it comes with being good at football. Yeah,
but it's almost a shame. When you really think about it, it's
yeah.
You'd almost rather be the 2nd or 3rd best in your position.
You'd rather be maybe 4th or 5th, middle of the road.
Well, I mean, if you're the 3rd best receiver,
you can fall to 30,
you'll
32.
Drop. Yeah, you'll drop because I mean, yeah, you're going to drop or running back. If you're the 2nd best running back, I mean,
dude,
you're going to a contender.
Be a 3rd round pick, dude.
You're going to. I'm telling you, whoever gets drafted, if it's Genty, then Bo's going to a contender. If it's Bo first, then Genty's going to a straight contender.
Yeah, Genty's going to a contender.
It's going to be straight contendership, even though
for real, yeah.
I'm still calling it and punching it in. Early running back this year, Genty 6 to Vegas. Still calling my
6 to Vegas.
Still calling my shot for Genty to Vegas, but
I like it.
We'll see. Denver.
Oh.
The Denver Broncos. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Every AFC West team is on this list because Denver. I mean, look, Cortland Sutton is cool, but
And, I mean, their team, their offense that they've got set up now, it's not bad. Boded well last
well,
year
their
for
their
being.
defense is fantastic.
Their defense is very good. Their offense did well enough. It didn't put up a ton of points, but I think Tyreek would bring them to another level. But again, I don't know if that level is to the level that where Tyreek wants to be, which is winning a Super Bowl.
I
I don't
mean,
think that brings him into the upperest, the
no,
highest
but like
echelon.
it, I think
Upperest.
Tyreek to Denver makes them more contenders than like if he went to New England.
For sure.
I think, and I think just at least to keep up with expectations that are now set for Denver going in the
Yeah.
next year. A move
Yeah.
like Tyreek Hill, yeah, no, you got that lockdown defense already, and just make that offense a little more explosive and or just explosive in general. A
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill move would be absolutely crazy. Another team that needs a receiver bad. Houston Texans.
Houston needs one so fucking bad, and they got nothing.
Diggs walked, and it's like I don't understand it. I know them taxes got to be brutal up there compared to
That's what I'm
Texas. I
saying.
mean,
Dude. Massive poop shits taxes are
yeah,
fucking insane.
like it's got to be
I guess you can live
ridiculous.
in fucking. The whole fucking Northeast is insane.
Yeah, everything up there is kind of nuts. So
Fuck no.
to the bag chasing was kind of crazy for Diggs, but
Yeah.
because I really thought he was gonna stay in Houston, but he walked. So we're looking
I mean,
at
I thought they would have had a shot at Cooper. I thought they would have had a shot at a few other
we're
guys, but
so what we're looking at
no Tank Dell,
No, so Tank out. So
Nico
we're looking at
Collins.
Nico and Christian Kirk.
They get somebody else?
Uh, that's a good question. Maybe I
Braxton
don't know. They
Berrios.
could. Never mind. They don't need
Little
Tyreek
white
Hill.
boy, dude. Yeah, they're so sad, dude.
Come on now. They need Tyreek Hill so
Or we could
bad.
team up Tyreek and Braxton Berrios again. Braxton, why is he in the league? What does he do? I don't know what he does.
I mean, he's a
Is
cool.
he one of just the little white receivers?
Yeah, no, he's a cool.
Return.
Slot guy, wide receiver 3, just a little. Run me a little dig, run me a little return route or something.
Sure.
Just run me a little us. He's cool. But it's if that's one of the top guys we're going in with in training camp, it's like maybe we need to trade for Tyreek Hill. Like Tyreek Hill. And it's not just maybe we need to trade for Tyreek Hill. Maybe we should trade for Tyreek Hill that wants to wants out.
Yeah.
Like they're not maybe going out of their way to just trade for any top-notch receiver, but Tyreek wants out.
Mutual.
Make the move. The final team, and like I said, we got every AFC West team on this list. We got Vegas.
The Raiders. The Texas Tech Raiders.
So the Raiders, this is the only reason I put them on this list, because me personally, I think it'd be a terrible move for his career. It'd be a big old waste of time. You might as well stay in Miami if you wanted to go play with Vegas.
Yeah.
But Vegas is clearly confident. They obviously came out. I mean, the move for Pete Carroll, the move for Geno. It's like obviously they don't, like Pete Carroll said, he has no expectations for a grace period. They want to win.
They're expected to go try to win games.
If they're in this mode where they think they can win now, kind of like New England and Chicago, it's like they gotta keep up with them first. You know what I mean? If they're not even keeping up with the moves that New England and Chicago are making this offseason to be better next year, I mean, just bringing in Geno and having absolutely no can you name a Raider receiver?
Renfro? Where is he?
I don't know. Getting a free agent?
Hunter's still there.
No. Is he? No. Where is he at? Update on possible Hunter Renfro signing. It's no secret the Vegas needs a receiver, but with options limited in free agency, the team recently brought in Hunter Renfro for a visit. Yeah, no, Hunter Renfro wasn't on. He's a former Pro Bowl and still just 29. He could return to form in the right situation.
Damn. I thought he was nice.
You know, he wasn't. When did let me look up his exact stats and when, because I think it was just last year he wasn't on their roster, I believe. I don't think it was.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2023 was his last season.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like
Could I
exactly.
name a Raiders receiver?
Exactly, Devin. Like exactly. Trade for Tyreek Hill, please.
Devontae left last year.
Out. You
Do you
can't.
know
You
one?
can't do it. Dude, I did research on their team before the podcast and can't
Damn,
remember.
dude.
I did research and can't remember.
Amari Cooper.
You're so wrong.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, you were joking, right?
I am.
Okay, I was gonna say I would have like called a doctor for you if your mind was like 10 years behind.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be a problem.
Not really, actually. That'd kind of suck, but
I don't know. You'd be like,
if all my
wondering.
sports knowledge was 10 years behind, that'd be pretty dope.
It is.
Fuck. Shit. Especially when it comes to like basketball and shit, dude. I still talk about Paul Pierce.
You're like, bro, what is how is
That's a
John
wizard.
Wall playing this year?
Yeah, how's fucking
How is John Wall hooping or what? But no, see,
David Ortiz doing?
but no. A move to Vegas would be an absolute waste of time. I mean,
Yeah. For Tyreek.
yeah, but but like I said, it's that type of move would help them keep up with a team like New England.
Yeah.
Who are like trying, but I don't even know if they're touching New England. If that's if we're going, we're going team for team.
It depends on what like Pete Carroll's got cooking over there. Like I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Clearly,
You taking Drake over Tyreek? Are you taking Drake over Geno?
I mean, obviously long term, yeah. But
No,
I mean, if we're
next season, are you taking Drake over Geno?